What's up, guys? It's Hayden.
Hey, and I'm Emma. Welcome back to our channel. It's been a hot minute since
Been
we
a
were
couple
here.
of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy in the new year already, so apologies for that. We were planning to bring this video a lot sooner, but yeah, just been on our toes a lot of late.
Yeah. That, and we celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
Yes, we were away in beautiful Tassie
Mm.
celebrating last week, so yes, that's also why we've been a little bit late.
There was that as well.
Been having a good time there, so yeah, happy anniversary, darling.
Happy anniversary.
Anyways, we have, as I said, been meaning to do this for a little while now. We wanted to do kind of a spoiler-free wrap-up of The Mandalorian. There were quite a few of you who were following along with our episodic videos. We were reviewing every episode as they came out.
And if you were, thank you very much.
Thank you. But we thought we'd better do just a whole season wrap-up, especially for those who didn't want the spoilers in our reviews. So this will be spoiler-free and just our overall final thoughts on the very first season. And a lot of you will know, of course, that we absolutely adored this show. Fell in love
much.
right from the beginning. So yeah, straight away we can say highly recommend. So definitely check out The Mandalorian if you haven't. But yeah, Jon Favreau brought us this wonderful creation. And what did you think?
Oh, where do I start? Geez, it was just perfectly executed by Jon Favreau. Mm-hmm. He took us back to that kind of original trilogy, that original universe. Had a very similar tone and feel. It felt very nostalgic. The world building, the characters, the craftsmanship that went into the show was just perfect.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they all cared. Jon Favreau, all the directors, all the crew, they cared about Star Wars and about the universe, and they wanted to do something that the entire fan base could get behind. And I think they achieved that. Like, I feel like this has brought the fan base together.
Yes.
Through all the divide that
Finally.
the movies have put us through.
Yeah.
This has kind of brought everyone back together, which is good.
Yeah, it is so refreshing to have something Star Wars come out that majority of the people are on board for. I really don't think I've heard a bad word said about this. I'm sure there's the odd person here and there who, of course, aren't going to like it. Like with anything, not everyone's going to like it. But for the most part, the response has been very overwhelmingly positive to The Mandalorian, which is fantastic. And it should be positive because they did such a good job with this show, from the writing, the directing, the acting, the whole world building, the costumes, the makeup, the props, just the whole set design, everything.
It was just the details, like
Yes.
all the details. Like we talked a little bit about like the Easter eggs in it. You know, some of the creatures and aliens and characters and props and sets and the design. Like everything just had this feel to it, like you've seen it before. You know, and they did that so well. They took you back to that universe, that original trilogy universe. You know, that we all fell in love with.
They did very well to touch on the nostalgia points of Star Wars and bring it in, but also give us something new. Like, while it was very Star Wars still, it had its own flavour.
Yeah,
And
well, it borrowed a lot from old like samurai and westerns.
yeah, I really liked that. It was probably more of a Western vibe.
Yeah,
I think
the music had a bit of a Western vibe to it.
the music in this is
Fantastic score.
beautiful. We are like obsessed with the thing.
I've just been like watching and listening to covers on YouTube, like people do covers. Like I think there was like this synthwave cover that was really cool.
It is such a good theme song. I mean, well done. Because, yeah, if you can... I mean, the Star Wars theme song is
iconic.
iconic. So... And it would be hard to bring out something Star Wars, but something new at the same time.
I think
It
I
would
said
be
one
hard.
about. I think I said one about other reviews that you just can't try and replicate John Williams.
No.
So you got to try and do something different.
Yeah, and I think they did well to stick with the Star Wars theme while bringing their own tone and spirit to the music.
Yes.
Like, it was It was great. I want to get this whole soundtrack. I would just listen to it when I'm cleaning, in the car, whatever. It's just such a beautiful soundtrack. And yeah, sorry, I just, whenever that song comes on, like we're just singing along. It's so good. Moving on. Can we also talk about Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian? We love Pedro, and we actually didn't know he was going to be playing the Mandalorian when we
Not
first
until
went.
you kind of noticed the accent, but then we didn't know until like the credits come up in the first episode. We're like, oh, it's Pedro.
Yeah, I kind of thought it sounded a bit like him. Yeah, when we were watching the first episode, and then when those credits rolled and we saw it was him, I was like, yes, he's such a good actor, and he just it would be so hard to portray so much emotion and mannerisms behind a helmet, behind a mask. Like, he is literally in armor the whole time.
Well, it's little like head tilts, it's pauses, like it's all those little actions that say so much.
Yeah.
They say so much. He doesn't even just say anything.
It's
not like he's emoting through dialogue. It's almost just like it's the little head tilts and movements and just how he carries himself.
His stance. His whole presence.
Yeah, which is so tough to do as you know, as an actor, as I'm sure you could back up, having done a bit of acting before. But also the directors would have done a fantastic job with that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Directing Pedro.
But even just I mean, he doesn't speak a lot in this.
No.
But the lines that he does have, just the way he delivers them.
Every line he says is important.
Yeah.
It's almost like Drive. Like every line Ryan Gosling said in that movie was important. It was relevant. You know, it's kind of like, Pedro in this one.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian in this one.
But again, great writing.
Yeah.
Like the writers, they did such a good job. Every episode was thrilling. I mean, yeah, there were obviously some episodes were a little bit weaker than others, but you were still on board. You were still engaged, and
well, you had that middle section that was kind of very episodic, and then you had like the first two and the last two, which were more story based. I think that's where that middle section is where you might have one or two people slightly be okay, but still very strong episodes, and I actually really love the episodic format of the show. Because it reminds me of like old school like Stargate SG-1, Hercules, Xena, they go on an adventure every week.
I compared it a little bit to like the Supernatural
Supernatural,
original like seasons of
But
Supernatural.
they were inspired by that old school way of telling a story, that that old school television.
Yeah,
so,
like every episode's got a beginning and an end. But there is an overall main storyline, of course, that does go through the whole season. But at first I was a little bit thrown off by that kind of episodic format when it first came in, and I was like, I kind of want to know what's happening in the main storyline again. But then when I kind of realized what they were doing with the show, I was like, actually no, I'm kind of enjoying this episodic vibe, and I really liked it. And then I kind of liked, what's this week's adventure, like let's strap in. But yeah, and then you do have a really good main storyline that we follow, which they do touch on in parts throughout, even those episodic ones.
Little bits in through those middle episodes. Yeah. But you're just so invested in that main story, and you care so much about the characters that you can't. Yeah, you always want to kind of go back to that main story, and I think maybe that's why those the middle three are the slightly weaker ones, and it's not anything to do with the craftsmanship or the quality. It's that we just love that main storyline so much. Yeah. We care about these characters so much, and we just want to get back to that a little bit.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a spoiler now to talk about a certain character. I think only if you've been living under a rock or been switched off the internet for months would you have missed this. Baby Yoda, I think, was the biggest phenomenon to come out of 2019.
Oh, he's so darn cute.
He has made grown men clucky. Even men older than you, from what I've heard. Like, this creature is so cute, so adorable. It's like the cuteness that makes you cry. Seriously, every single episode, whenever a little twitch of the ears or a little coo happened, I was like,
coos?
Yeah, that's like baby coos. Like,
baby.
Like, apparently that's cooing. I don't know.
That's cooing?
Apparently.
Right. Okay, there you go. Baby coos.
That's what I've heard they're called. But yeah, I was like, I'm crying because it's just too cute.
But he brought so much to the show, you know. He brought this lightheartedness, this humor, this adorableness, and his relationship with Mando, you know, was very wholesome. And it also, you know, drove Mando's arc throughout the show, their relationship.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful relationship that unfolded in this, and I can't wait to see what they do in the second season with them.
Will we see teenage Yoda sometime down the line?
like what they did with Groot.
Yeah, like what they did with Groot, yeah. He gets all like rebellious and you know, I am Groot.
I don't think that's going to be possible considering how the species ages.
No.
I think a lot of time would have to pass. But it would be interesting to see teenage Yoda.
Yeah.
And actually, again, I don't think it's a spoiler. Is it a spoiler if we say he's actually not Yoda? We don't know for sure.
Oh, we don't know for sure.
No, the internet's basically just labeled
We have
him
crowned
Baby
him
Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Because we still don't know what this character is, other than a cute, freaking cute
There's
alien.
people out there going, he's not Baby Yoda. And it's like, shh. Let people enjoy things.
For now, he is known as Baby Yoda, but
Can't change my mind.
for all we know, it could even be a girl. Everyone's calling it a he. It could be a girl for all we know. They don't know. No, actually, the other characters refer to it as a he. I think it is a he. But
They checked.
they cleared that up.
They got to check. You know, it's due diligence.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm very much looking forward to finding out more about this gorgeous character, and squealing even more in the second season of the cuteness. But look, seriously though, if you haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, get onto it. You are missing out. I think it was seriously our favorite show to come out of 2019.
Best show of 2019. Fight me.
There was some pretty good shows that 2019 produced.
Yeah.
But I think for us, Mandalorian just scraped in the top there.
I don't even think it scraped. I think it just flew.
It just took over.
Skyrocketed. Launched.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant.
Mandalorian jetpacked. Just straight up.
Jetpack to the top.
Yeah.
It is so good. So jump on Disney Plus. The whole season's out now, so you can just binge it. You can get the
7-day free trial.
7-day free
Binge
trial
it.
and just binge it. You could probably do it in a day because the episodes are seriously only like
Yeah.
half an hour.
Just skip work and just binge it.
What did you think of The Mandalorian if you've seen it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you hated it, I'd really like to know because why?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with you? I don't know if we could be friends anymore if you didn't like The Mandalorian. No, we could be friends. You're entitled to your opinion, but seriously, explain why you didn't like it. And if you did like it, what about it did you like? What did you love? Did you love Baby Yoda as much as we
Who
did?
didn't love Baby Yoda?
I mean, I think
Sorry, if you didn't love Baby Yoda, then
you're blind. Like,
yeah.
I'm
You don't
so-
deserve eyes because you cannot appreciate cuteness
I've
on that
been,
level.
I've been debating, is it cuter than our cat? I don't know.
Should we do a comparison? Is she around here? Let me see if I can find her. No, I'll have to. I'm tied to a mic here.
Nah, they're on par. Anyway, we'll see you soon. We will have some more content coming very soon, hopefully. Not as we won't take as long as this time to bring out the next video. We've still got our Rise of Skywalker
Spoiler review.
review to do. We were meant to do that like a month ago. And
yeah, we've been sitting with it for a while. We've kind of been stewing in our thoughts, gathering our thoughts. And yeah, we got a bit to say on it.
yeah, we kind of wanted people to see it first. Just let people go and see it before we brought out a spoiler one. So anyway, that's still coming. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, catch you next time. Like and subscribe. All that jazz.
Yep.
And that's it for us this week. See you guys.
Catch ya.
Bye.